We've all, over the last few years especially, wondered to ourselves, how could these countries overseas allow these horrible atrocities that happened in their history happen, right? How did the public get worked up into such a frenzy that they were okay with putting people in concentration camps? They were okay with ethnic cleansing. They were okay with genocide. How did they allow this to happen? That is a question that most of us throughout our lives have wondered. Well, you don't need to wonder anymore. According to a new poll by the Public Religion Research Institute, 46% of Republicans, almost half of Republicans in the United States, want the United States military to round up undocumented immigrants here in the United States and place them into internment camps while they wait to be deported. We have two major political parties in this country. One of them, Republicans, 46% say round them up and put them in the camps. Only 8% of Democrats say that, which, in my opinion, is still a very high number for Democrats. But almost half of the Republican Party says round them up and put them in the camps. So if you've ever thought to yourself, it can't happen here, ladies and gentlemen, it is happening here. It may not physically be happening yet, but the mindset of the people who are about to take power is already there. 46% of Republicans, 19% of independents say, yeah, round them up and stick them in the camps. But overall, only 26% of the public as a whole, when you average these numbers out, only 26% say yes, round them up with the U.S. military and place them in internment camps. So, we're only a quarter of the country wants to bring back internment camps. So maybe it's not as bad as it seems when only a quarter of us say, let's bring back the internment camps. There has never been a point in history, not just American history, but world history, where internment camps have been a good thing, right? Can you think back to any example throughout world history where you look back and you're like, oh, well, yeah, the internment camps really did a good job there. They really helped solve a problem. No, you can't, unless you're a horrific racist, of course. But this is where we're at. And here's why we're here. This is because of the rhetoric coming from the right. And not just the politicians, right-wing media as well. They have hyper-focused on immigrants, undocumented immigrants, but let's be honest, they don't even like the documented people either. They don't like the asylum seekers. They don't like people that are here legally, illegally, doesn't matter. They don't like them. So they have spent years lying to the public, telling us that these people want to kill you. These people will rob you. These people will sexually assault you, which of course the statistics do not back up any of those claims. These groups of individuals actually commit crimes at a lower rate than natural-born U.S. citizens. But the stats don't matter. The facts don't matter. What matters for Republicans is their feelings. It's kind of the opposite of the Ben Shapiro saying. Facts don't care about your feelings. Well, Republican feelings don't care about the facts, which of course is why Ben Shapiro tried to do that little bit of gaslighting. But we have 46% of Republicans in this country that want to bring back internment camps, and by God, they want the U.S. military to be the ones to do it. That is the slippery slope. That is the danger that we all need to be aware of. How could these people in history let this happen? Well, you're living through it right now, and this is how it starts. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.